Hey there! Would you like to get this free ebook, Stop Dieting, Start Living Light? It's super easy.
Just watch this video all the way to the end, tap the like button, and make sure you're subscribed to our channel.
Then click the link below and fill out a quick form, and you'll soon receive your free ebook directly in your email. By doing this, you're helping our community grow and share science-based wellness with more people. Thank you for being part of Health and Wellness for All.
Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to talk about something that could quite literally save your life: how to support your heart and clean your arteries naturally with one of the best meals you could ever eat for cardiovascular health. You've probably heard a lot about what to avoid when it comes to heart disease: sugar, junk food, smoking, processed oils. But today, let's flip that script. Let's talk about what you can eat to protect your arteries, to reduce plaque buildup, and even to help prevent heart attacks or strokes. Now, before we get to the meal, let's first understand what's actually happening inside your arteries. Plaque doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It's the result of damage, inflammation, and sometimes even microbial activity that takes place inside the walls of your arteries. So what exactly is plaque made of? It's a mix of calcium, cholesterol, and fibrous protein, a kind of scar tissue your body builds in response to injury. And recently, scientists have discovered something fascinating: biofilms, colonies of microbes that build microscopic calcium shells to protect themselves, can also exist inside arterial plaque. In other words, some of that hardened calcium buildup could be a tiny microbial community hiding in plain sight. So how does all this start? It begins with damage to the inner lining of your arteries, called the endothelium. When this lining is healthy, it's smooth and elastic, allowing blood flow to flow freely. But when it's injured by high blood sugar, inflammation, stress, smoking, or even excessive omega-6 fats, that smooth surface becomes rough. And that's when small, dense LDL particles, the so-called bad cholesterol, sneak underneath the surface. Once inside, those LDL particles oxidize. The immune system attacks them, forming foam cells. Over time, calcium deposits start to harden the area. Fibrous tissue forms over it. And slowly, a plaque begins to grow, narrowing the passage where blood should flow freely. Sometimes that plaque remains stable for years. Other times, it ruptures, and that's when blood clots form, blocking flow to your heart or brain. So, yes, cholesterol plays a role, but the real villains are oxidation, inflammation, and damage. And that means the real heroes are nutrients and foods that protect, heal, and nourish your arteries. Not just medications, but the right combination of vitamins, antioxidants, and healthy fats. Let's start with some of the key players. Vitamin K2 is one of the most powerful nutrients for your arteries. It acts like a traffic cop for calcium, guiding it away from your arteries and into your bones where it belongs. Without enough K2, calcium tends to build up in the wrong places, in your joints, in your soft tissues, and yes, inside your arteries. There's vitamin C, another essential ally. It helps protect the inner lining of your blood vessels, reducing inflammation and helping your body make strong, flexible collagen for your arterial walls. It also supports immune defense and can even inhibit microbial biofilms. Yes, the very microbial structures that may contribute to arterial plaque. Then there's vitamin E, one of the most potent fat-soluble antioxidants for your heart. It helps prevent oxidation of LDL cholesterol, supports oxygen flow to the heart muscle, and protects that delicate endothelial lining from free radical damage. And, of course, omega-3 fatty acids, found abundantly in cold water fish, are crucial for keeping your arteries supple and reducing inflammation. They help lower blood pressure, reduce triglycerides, improve the size of LDL particles, and make the arterial lining more elastic. Now that we understand the why, let's move to the how. What would the perfect meal for your arteries actually look like? Let's start from the top. Your main source of protein and omega-3 fats should come from wild salmon. Not farm salmon, but wild caught, rich in EPA and DHA, the powerful fatty acids that help keep your arteries clean and your heart strong. Just one serving a few times a week can have measurable effects on inflammation and blood pressure. Next, you'll want to include a fermented food, and one of the best is sauerkraut. Fermented cabbage is loaded with beneficial lactic acid bacteria, also known as probiotics. These microbes support your gut health, and science now shows that the health of your gut directly affects the health of your heart. A healthy gut helps prevent harmful bacteria from leaking into your bloodstream, a process called bacterial translocation, which can trigger inflammation and plaque formation. Sauerkraut also contains natural vitamin K2, vitamin C, and antioxidants, making it a perfect companion for your arteries. It's like a triple defense system: probiotics to support your microbiome, K2 to guide calcium, and C to heal and protect your vessel walls. Now, let's build the base of your meal: a large, vibrant salad. But not just any salad. This one starts with arugula, also known as rucket. Why arugula? Because it's not only rich in chlorophyll, fiber, and potassium, but it's also a cruciferous vegetable, meaning it supports your liver's detox processes and helps maintain balanced blood sugar levels. It even contains natural compounds that can disrupt biofilms. Yes, the very microbial structures that may contribute to arterial plaque. On top of your arugula, drizzle extra virgin olive oil, rich in anti-inflammatory phenols and healthy monounsaturated fats that protect your arteries. Then add a splash of apple cider vinegar or quality balsamic vinegar. The acetic acid in vinegar helps control blood sugar, supports cholesterol balance, and can even help mobilize bile, aiding in fat digestion and detoxification. To finish, add some sunflower seeds, a great source of vitamin E, and some thin shavings of authentic Parmesan cheese. Parmesan, especially the true aged variety from northern Italy, is packed with vitamin K2, protein, and even natural probiotics from the fermentation process. Choose the real one, aged for a year or more, not the highly processed versions filled with additives or cellulose fillers. And finally, no heart-healthy meal would be complete without garlic. Whether raw, powdered, or fermented, garlic helps thin the blood, lowers blood pressure, kills harmful microbes, and even disrupts biofilms. It's nature's cardiovascular multi-tool: antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and pro-circulatory all at once. So now imagine your plate: a perfectly cooked piece of wild salmon seasoned with a bit of garlic and sea salt, a side of fresh, tangy sauerkraut, and a large bowl of arugula salad glistening with olive oil and vinegar, topped with sunflower seeds and delicate curls of Parmesan cheese. This isn't just a meal, it's medicine. Every bite works in harmony with your body to calm inflammation, protect your arteries, feed your microbiome, and keep your blood flowing smoothly. Of course, no single meal will erase years of plaque, but eating this way, consistently, can change the trajectory of your heart health. Each time you choose foods like these, you're telling your body, heal, repair, protect. Make this meal 2 or 3 times a week. Use wild salmon or substitute with sardines, mackerel, or trout if needed. If you don't like fish, look for algae-based omega-3 supplements, though food is always best. For the fermented side, use unpasteurized sauerkraut, kimchi, or any live cultured vegetable, but skip the sugary versions. Always choose extra virgin olive oil, real vinegar, fresh garlic, and real cheese. And beyond the plate, remember oral and gut health matter too. Keep your gums healthy, floss daily, brush gently, and maintain your gut flora with diverse, fiber-rich foods. Science now shows that bacteria from your mouth can actually migrate into your bloodstream, and even into your arterial plaques. So protecting your smile might just protect your heart. Now, some people ask, can plaque actually reverse? Well, while hard, calcified plaque may not completely disappear, the soft, unstable plaque, the kind most likely to rupture, can stabilize or even shrink with the right diet and lifestyle. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. To move from inflammation and stiffness toward flow and flexibility. Let's be honest, modern life makes this harder than ever. Fast food, stress, lack of sleep, endless screens, and constant sugar spikes all add up to a perfect storm of inflammation. But that means small, consistent changes can have enormous impact. A few good meals, more sleep, less sugar, a daily walk, and your arteries start to thank you. Think of your cardiovascular system like a river. When it's clean, it flows easily, bringing life and energy to every cell. When it's filled with debris and buildup, the current slows. But the river can heal if you stop throwing in garbage and start nourishing its banks.
Now, let's quickly recap. Plaque builds up because of damage, oxidation, inflammation, and sometimes microbes. Nutrients like vitamin K2, C, and E, along with omega-3 fats, can help your body protect and repair those arteries. Fermented foods support your gut and oral microbiome, preventing bacterial leaks into your bloodstream. Bitter greens like arugula supply potassium, fiber, and phytonutrients to relax blood vessels. Olive oil, vinegar, garlic, and seeds reduce inflammation and improve lipid metabolism. And a real whole food pattern, not deprivation, becomes your medicine. You see, heart disease isn't just about genetics or age. It's about daily chemistry, what you put in your body, what you breathe, how you move, how you rest. And the beauty is, you can influence that chemistry every single day. So the next time you plan a meal, make it one that heals. Skip the processed oils and sugary sauces. Salmon over sausage. Greens over fries. Fermented over fried. Real over refined. Because your arteries deserve the same care you give your loved ones. Protection, attention, and love. Thank you so much for watching. If this message inspired you, take a moment to share it, like, and subscribe. It helps us reach more people who need to hear this information. And remember, your heart is working for you every second of every day. The least you can do is work a little for it too. Take care of yourself, eat smart, and I'll see you in the next video.
Hi. Before you go, don't forget to grab your free ebook packed with simple, science-based wellness tips that really work. Remember to subscribe, like this video, and click the link below. Stay healthy. See you soon.